What is going on, everybody? It's Jordan Johnson here, Johnson Alpha Capital. I hope you all are coming off a great weekend. Looking forward to another good trading week, another profitable week in the markets. I want to come to you all with another good video. It's going to be a very educational, insightful video. First, we're going to take a look at one of my live trading accounts. At the top here, you can see where it says live. It says my live account. And this is my gold trade, you all. Many of you all do know I've been in this trade. This would be week 2 in this trade. I was in it for most of last week. Right now, I'm currently up. Look in this bottom right-hand corner. You can see I'm up over $8,000, $8,300 plus. At one point in time, I think this trade got close to 10K, but we are right now floating around 8,300. I do plan on being in this trade for probably rest of this week, maybe going into the close to the end of October. For those of you that do not know, I am a swing trader, meaning I usually like to trade. I usually like to stay in my trades anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks. Even had time where I've been in trade for like, a whole month, going on 2 months. So technical trader. Plenty of you all know that I am a technical trader. I use all types of technical analysis, specialize in the Elliott wave theory, the Elliott wave principle. That's at the core foundation of my trading, but very fluent in market geometry, harmonics, all of that good stuff as well. So just want to come out and show you this live trade. Gold is, up over 8 grand. I do plan on holding this trade. So let's go to the charts. First and foremost, you all, if you are not plugged in to where you're receiving all of my content, so that means whether you're subscribing to me on YouTube, whether you're following the Facebook trading page, the Johnson Alpha Capital, Jordan Forex Trader, put a lot of posts on there, and the main thing, a lot of people get a lot of content out of it, is my $1 Million Visions Telegram group. Right now, 456 people in here. If you're not in this, I definitely suggest you do join. All the trades, like if you was in this group, you would have seen when I first got in my gold trade, the analysis and why. And then over here on TradingView, I publish a lot of stuff. So I did publish this idea of my gold long when I first got in it on October 1st. Enough about that. I want to jump into a few. I'm not going to go through my whole portfolio on this video. I put in the Telegram group. I asked people what are a couple of pairs, or asset classes, that you want me to look at going into this week. Few common ones I got. Dollar yen was one. Dollar yen and I think euro Swiss. So I'm definitely going to touch on those two. I'm going to start with dollar yen, you all. As always, when I first look at a chart, with me being a swing trader, I like to do top-down analysis. So I start on my higher time frames, see if I can see any clear wave counts. Obviously, first wave count I look at this at dollar yen on the monthly, see this big bullish trend that started in 2012, ended in 2015. I look at all of this as a corrective structure. For those of you that don't know, corrections happen in threes. So I will look at this like it's moved down being an A. I'll look at all of this as a correction, and I'm looking for this to come back down just from a very macro view. And then also, it's this kind of next level for you all, but inside of the correction, I see a bigger correction. I see a triangle. I look at this as an A, B, C, a D, and we probably got an E over here. And going down, let's draw this A to C trend line. It don't got to be on point. Then we kind of got this B to D trend line here. So the monthly, already looking at this monthly, I'm looking at dollar yen, and this is a big picture. We're gonna label this a W, X, probably a Y down here. So this is a very big picture of things. It's just, it's very big. We're looking at a monthly time frame. So let's drop down to a weekly time frame. Say what we see here on the weekly. Looks like we had a very nice bearish week last week. Before that, though, however, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 weeks of just bulls being in control. But before that, I like to look at a few things. Just candlestick anatomy. Looking at the anatomy of a candlestick. Let's look at this right here. This big bearish candlestick has not been broken yet. So bears, to me, are still in control of this market. So I definitely want to look at sales. However, with that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a pop up. Let's look at it on the daily time frame. Top down analysis. Look at this. Two things I'm noticing here. I want to point out. I like this level up here. This area of this high. I got that white. Let me switch that to an orange color. Like this level. Nice key level. We have not broken this level yet. Let's put on some smaller. I glanced at this chart earlier. I'm kind of looking at this as some type of an extended flat formation. Looking at it like that. Also, just from a technical standpoint, let's get out some arrows. We do have a double top right here as well. Nice, it's very nice double top. Would have been a great sale setup if you was looking to catch it up there. So where I'm at this week, let's look at where price is currently at. Two things I noticed. Look to the left, structure leaves clues. This is a nice area. This is just it's a very strong support area right here. Good demand area. So pay attention to this key level that we do have right here. I'm looking at this though. Sometimes I can look at this and count this as the A, B, C. Look at this as a corrective structure to go to the upside. But that's not how I'm looking at this right now. Right now I'm looking at this to go to the downside. Let's draw this little counter trend line here. Let's probably make it a different color. Let's make it yellow. I don't like yellow on this white background. Green. All right, let's just keep it black. All right, so I'm looking at this. First, we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Basically, 5 straight days with bulls being in control. The last 2 days was kind of like some consolidation, corrective structure. If we was to drop down on a smaller time frame, let's drop down to that 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. So let's adjust this trend line. There we go. So 1, I want to see a break of this trend line. 2, probably it's setting up. So 2 things. I can look at this. I can already count a B, and a C. It's 3-way corrective. If I was to go into an hourly time frame, we can probably see it a little better. However, I wouldn't be shocked for us to see another pop up. I do, however, want to pay attention to this high. And this is just breaking it all the way down, you all, how I look at charts and how I identify basically everything I'm looking for. Pay attention to this high. This is going to be a critical high right here. Let's see exactly. It's about 40, let's just say 47 pips from that high. So that, definitely pay attention to that. We can even bring out some fibs. Just bring out some levels to pay attention to. This whole area here is where you could be looking for a sell setup. Also, we can look at the bigger picture. And I bet you if I was to look at that, probably says probably about the 38.2, between 38.2. And it's exactly where it's at. So we might see something around the lines of this. Let me bring out some extensions. Oop. Just press. This might be a potential. And the only thing, don't get too caught up into the levels and everything. I am just identifying levels in the market where price can turn around. So that's one thing you want to get good at. You want to be able to identify levels in the market where price can turn around. So that where you're not just looking at the charts blind and just hoping that, price just turns around, and when it do, you don't really know why. So a few things I want to look at when I want to go over with y'all kind of with the process of trading. IPDE. You want to identify, you want to predict, you want to decide, and then you want to execute. Now, when you identify, you're talking about where the market is and what it's done. So you want to identify the trend. And the trend is, really the trend is relative to the type of trader you are and how you look at the markets. But you do need to have some type of rules of, how you identify the trend, and you need to be consistent about it. Then you want to predict where price is likely to go next and how is it likely to get there. So, for example, with my gold trade, it's, flip back over. It's no coincidence. Up, the $8,000 on the trade because I identified the trend. I had some type of idea of how long it's going to take to get to my target. So that's how when I tell you all, I probably plan on staying in this trade another week or maybe another 2 weeks because I know estimating about how long it's going to take for it to get the targets. You want to decide. Do you want to decide how you want to enter the trade? Like you need to decide your risk management, what trade setup you're looking at, your stops, your targets, all of that good stuff. Then you just want to execute. You want to pull the trigger. So you want to identify, predict, decide, and you want to execute. IPDE, basic little process of trading. Write that down in you all's trade plan. So looking at dollar yen, we can even go smaller time frame, one more small time frame. Just look at it on an hour time frame. So this is how I'm looking at the charts. Pretty much dollar yen. I want to see a good sell, potential sell set up. Let's go back to the daily. Probably take this on. And we can go to the 4 hour. That's going to be a good chart to publish. Looking at some dollar yen weakness. Potential sales set up. I'd like to see if the 3-wave correction is over and look for a sell for a bearish trend continuation trade. I'll just tag this with my gold trade. Okay, well, those of you that watch my videos kind of religiously, you do know when I go through these charts, I do publish, these trades while I'm on here. So dollar yen, definitely looking at dollar yen. Let's touch on Euro Swiss. Like I said, this isn't going to be a real long video. Euro Swiss, let's start monthly time frame, kind of see what's going on, bigger picture. We have been bearish for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Doji here. Looks like we're kind of trying to form a morning star. Let's look at it on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame still very, very, very bearish. Let's left. See, we do have some bullish divergence in that we almost had a bullish engulfing pattern last week. It couldn't quite engulf the previous candlestick. However, this right here this looks like this is a strong area of resistance. Very nice supply zone. Let's look at it on the daily. You can still see this level. I like these last two bearish candlesticks. I like what I see up here. I just kind of looking at this, you all. Initially, I'm looking at this. I kind of see bearish. No crazy Elliott, wave patterns that I see here. Mainly just basic technicals. Just telling me to look lower on this. Let's look at it on the 4-hour time frame really quick. Okay, I'm liking what I see. So the main thing with this, you all, let's delete this, is to see if this level holds. That's what we want to look for. We want to look and see if this level holds. On this, probably looking for entries somewhere up in here. And looking for sales to see if we can catch the trend continuation. This one before, since September 25th, we kind of been on this nice bullish run. Price couldn't quite get enough momentum. Bulls couldn't get enough in control to take out these highs from the previous week of the September 18th high. So I do want to look at this to potentially go lower. So that's about it for this video, you all. I told you it wasn't going to be too long. If there's anything that I really didn't go over, if I get enough people message me about it, I'll make a video about it. For all of those, I do love all the messages I get from you all that tell me that you do like the videos and you do get value. So for those of you that do, please continue watching the videos, leaving back your feedback, subscribe to the channel, invite people into the Telegram channel, the $1 Million Visions, and follow the Facebook page to stay updated. I am going to keep y'all updated on this trade right here. It's 8,000 trade. Hopefully by the end of this week, it's almost double, closer to 20K. I do want to see a good bullish run and go, looking for some dollar weakness. So that's about it, you all. I hope you all have a great trading week. Hope you love the video. Like, share, comment. Have a great week.